Hello, Cancer. Welcome to Firedance Witch Tarot. I hope that you are doing well. Today we're going to be doing your love reading for this month of May. However, remember that this is a timeless reading, so whenever you come to it is when you're supposed to receive it. Also, it is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And that this reading is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers are welcome, and all of those that are called to it, mostly because it might be to do with some aspect of your birth chart. And so I highly encourage you to look at your birth chart and look at the other readings that you might be called to see, because it would give you a wider perspective of what it is that is coming for you in the next couple of weeks. So that being said, Cancer, let's get on with your reading. Today I'm going to be using a wide array of cards. So as ever, if ever you were called to visit with that type of card and maybe acquire it yourself, or you're just curious, all the information will be down below in the description. So let us begin. We're going to be using the Psychic Heart Tarot of the Heart Oracle deck by Holland, to get a wide picture of what it is that's coming in for you, Cancer. So I invite your spirit guides and my spirit guides into this circle, as well as Spirit, to join us in this sacred space, so that we can get the messages that you're supposed to receive today. So, for Cancer, what does Cancer need to know right now? What do they need to see? What do they need to hear? By the way, I have the fan on behind me because it gets really hot in this room. And so if it bothers you, please let me know. And then I can figure something else out. But in the meantime, I kind of have to use it because it's really hot. A little too hot for the middle of May, but hey, such is life, right? So, for Cancer, what does Cancer need to know right now? Gods and spirits, please guide beautiful Cancer for their highest and greatest good. What do they need to know? What do they need to see? Love for Cancer. There we go. And here goes the first one. Okay. So, the first one is reach out. That's beautiful energy. It is the desire for connection. Too many. Can we have two more, please? What does Cancer need to know? Oh, here we go. Awaiting results. Very interesting. So this is all red colored, so everything has to do with the root chakra. So everything has to do with your stability when it comes to relationships. We'll get into it a little bit more. This is extra. I always count the chakra ones as extra information. So this is the solar plexus chakra. So there's something there with that. And we also have here giving and receiving. Very nice, very interesting energy. So right now it seems like Spirit is saying that you have done the first step of reaching out, and you will see here that it's kind of like a ladder and she's sitting halfway through. And it makes sense that you had taken the first step already, but you are awaiting results. But you're not doing it in a haphazard manner. You are literally grounding yourself. So it was a grounded decision, a grounded step forward. And so whatever happens from here on out, you will have the base to withstand whatever, or weather whatever it is, that, because that's the word that I'm getting right now, is you will be able to weather any storm. So whichever the wind blows, you will be able to sway with it, but you won't be displaced. So it won't really sort of shake your foundations. It won't affect you too negatively. There might be discomfort, there might be a little bit of there might be maybe a little bit of pain, perhaps, if there is a sort of rejection or something. But at the same time, you have anchored yourself into Mother Earth. And so by grounding yourself with that that feminine energy, that the goddess energy, the energy of the Empress, you will still have that love and support from Spirit, and that maternal love will always be there to support you through whatever is going on. The other thing that I'm being drawn to is the color of the branching, as well as at the heart she has a golden apple. I know my camera doesn't really focus on those things, but it doesn't really have an autofocus, so it's a little bit blurry for you guys. But at the heart position here, and it's also reversed for me, so try my best here. So over here is an apple, and she is holding flowers right next to the apple. So it tells me that there has been a sort of healing, golden healing going on, and it reflects also with the solar plexus chakra. So it tells me that there has been not only a rejuvenation of your root chakra, so therefore your stability and all of these things, but also an invigoration of your solar plexus, giving you courage and fortitude to take that grounded step that you have taken forward when it comes to relationships. And you have made an offering to yourself with the flowers to your heart chakra that is drawing a lot of that strength and fortitude from the solar plexus. So what I am seeing here is that the root and the solar plexus chakra have come together to boost the heart and help it heal, in order to be able to be at the place and time that it is right now, healed and able to withstand whatever comes its way. And with that offering to yourself, with the flowers being offered or being placed right next to that heart position, you are literally telling yourself that no matter what happens, I am always going to give myself love and prioritize myself and take care of myself. And this is how everything begins. And it's in the third position, we have the giving and receiving. You have started giving to yourself, and that has started to give back to you in spades. So that giving and receiving has already started. So whatever has happened in the past, that has, you've been giving, and there was no receiving back, it kind of emptied you out. And so what you have been doing here, in essence, is filling up your own cup. And this has been essential to whatever is going to come right now, because it has started that positive chain reaction of giving and receiving, and it will be a positive loop effect that's going to come into play. Now let's see what else Spirit might have for you today. Okay, so we're going to be doing the Tarot of the Divine for the rest of your reading. So let's see. I'm hearing there are better days to come. There are better days to come. I don't know who needs to hear that, but there are better days to come. Okay, one more. Okay. So what else for Cancer? What else do they need to know right now about their reading? Or is there anything else that you would like to tell them? Anything else they need to know or see? What else for Cancer? Love reading, Cancer. Okay, so we have the first one, the Five of Pentacles right here. So that tells us some of what has been going on in the past. And that's what they're pointing at, is that because there has been this feeling of lack, being left out in the cold, completely isolated, you took that little last ember. She's holding a little candle in her hand, and she's protecting that little candle. It tells me that you protected that little ember that still remained within you, and you made the decision to use that. Instead of lighting other people's candles, you decided to relight your own. And that was the first step in healing. What else for Cancer? Oh my goodness, too many. Too many. What else for Cancer? What else do they need to know and see? Okay, I'll take them. So the first one that came down is the Ace of Pentacles. The next one is the Page of Swords. Okay, then we have the Hangman. What else for Cancer? Please guide beautiful Cancer for their highest and greatest good. What do they need to know? What do they need to see? Okay, so we have the Devil. It's in reverse, but I'm going to flip it around because I don't like reading them upside down. I take the meanings when I'm called to do so, but I often don't really need it to be upside down to tell me what it needs to tell me. Okay, what else for Cancer? What else for Cancer, please? Too many. Too many. One more for Cancer, please. Okay, again. Here we go. We have the Eight of Coins, which is the Eight of Pentacles. Can we get an outcome, please? For Cancer, what is the outcome of their reading? Outcome reading for Cancer. Too many. Okay. All right. Outcome for Cancer, please. We have the Four of Wands. Very nice. What else for Cancer? Outcome. outcome of this reading, please, for Cancer? What else do they need to know? What do they need to see? We have the Ace of Swords. Very nice. One more, please. Okay, so we have the Five of Swords. From the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Cups. Very interesting. Very interesting energy. So let's break it down together. Okay, so as I mentioned, so this was you, Five of Pentacles. This was in the past. This is allowing you, therefore, to sow that seed. It hasn't come in yet. It hasn't taken root yet. It hasn't blossomed yet. So it is something that you are awaiting the results, like it's saying here, awaiting the results. It'll pretty soon become clear that this whole process is one where it is about your own growth. So even though right now you're feeling a little trapped, it is something, because it came upside down, it is something that you're going to be coming out of. It seems like very hard work and a little bit of I'm hearing stinging proposition, but what they mean by that is that it might sting a little bit sometimes when you're going through that and you're like, well, it's not really fair, you know, why do I have to do the work and nobody else does? You know, why, you know, I have done the work, I'm waiting for the results, and I still have to continue working, and I'm still not seeing any fruit from my labor. And what they're saying is that what in essence you have been doing is laying the foundations. And doing that kind of work can be a little painful, can be a little bit disruptive, can make you feel a little bit entrapped by it. And yes, it's something that you have done to yourself, but it is for you. You are the one who had to build yourself back up. Nobody is there for them to do that. They can be there to support you, but the one that has to do the work is you. There's no one else that can do it, because you're the one who can go into every nook and cranny of your own self in order to be able to see it and sort of bring it to the surface in order to heal it and transmute it. You are awaiting that moment, and where you will have that enlightenment and that aha moment in which you will see finally that this work is worthwhile. So what is happening in terms of the next few weeks when it comes to the conclusion of this process in the next coming weeks? You're going to see that foundation that you have been building on will start showing itself. It will start showing okay. It will start bearing fruit is what I'm hearing. It's going to open up your heart chakra, and it's going to open up your throat chakra as well. So you're going to be opening yourself up to other people, and it's going to start bringing in much happier results, because people are going to start seeing that beautiful confidence that is coming through with the solar plexus chakra activated. So all you have to do is keep doing the work and wait a little bit. You're going to start seeing the results of that. It's going to bring you in contact with a lot of good and supportive people. You're going to have blossoming friendships, or your old friendships are going to be more responding to the work that you have been doing and be more supportive of it. There's definitely going to be a blossoming in terms of relationships, not just in terms of romance, but also when it comes to other types of relationships, there's going to be definitely a leveling up and increase in that sense. But primarily, you're going to be the one feeling it. You're the one who's going to be happy with that, because finally it feels like you're going to be stable. So all you would be doing at that point is not finding someone else to help you feel stable uh, within yourself, but you would be looking for someone in which to share with that stability and that happiness with. It is literally cutting through a lot of preconceived notions and thought processes that you had and that you were carrying with you, that essentially were locking you into a pattern that was toxic and unsuccessful. I am hearing it was one that was bringing you down in many ways and in many respects, and it is one in which it wasn't allowing you to perceive that it was always a one-way street. You were always giving, and receiving nothing back, and not even feedback. I'm hearing you weren't even receiving feedback, much less, receiving in kind what you all the love and kindness that you were giving out. So those of those friendships that you gave to that never gave back, those are going to start sort of fading away and be replaced by others that are going to be much more equal and balanced. But this is going to be across the board with all your relationships. So your relationships will no longer be one-sided, and it will no longer be toxic and draining. So you're going to be cutting through a lot of those thought processes that were aiding and abetting in that pattern, and it's going to be completely removed from your system. And this is part of that reboot that we're talking about here. That little flame that she is holding is literally the flame that's reigniting everything within you, especially when it comes to your confidence and self-esteem and self-awareness when it comes to all of your relationships. Now, what this is doing is eliminating all of these painful situations that were there in the past and maybe somewhat still in the present, because it is allowing you to perceive those toxic patterns that you were going through. It's allowing you to see that the things that you were accepting are not really acceptable, and you will no longer be accepting them. It's a done deal, essentially. I'm hearing in the big scheme of things, it was a short amount of time, but for you, it felt like forever. And so it is something that this is final. This is what is coming to bust. Essentially, this Ace of Swords, this is what is coming in to bust. So what is coming in after that is basically a replenishing of your heart chakra, a replenishing of self, and a complete and total transformation into something that is more loving and supportive of yourself. So there is this understanding that you have to take care of yourself first before you're able to attract the right kind of relationships, romantic or otherwise. And this is the first step. You've already taken the first step in it, and all you're doing right now is waiting for results. But Spirit is saying just keep at it, keep doing the work, because this is going to replenish you in more ways than one. So I hope that has been helpful, Cancer. I hope that you have enjoyed your reading. If it has, please, if you haven't done so already, that is, please consider subscribing, ringing the notification bell, leaving a thumbs up, a comment down below, and share the content if you think that somebody else would benefit from it. And so I hope to see you again soon, Cancer. Lots of love to you. Love and light, and blessed be.